Hola, Misscliks TV!
Yay!
Okay, so first of all, everybody go crazy in chat if there's any issues with the microphone in the first 5 minutes. So everybody talk, make sure the microphones are okay, because I'm streaming today, and just to make sure that everybody's fine.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Hi. Hi, Pipe.
How was MLG?
Yes,
It was great.
it was amazing. I'm exhausted though. I haven't recovered yet.
Me too. I'm really, really tired.
It's funny because MLG, for those of you who may not have gone before, it's partly to go and watch the games and be part of the tournament, but then Anaheim especially is about friendship and business connections afterwards. So you pretty much work all day and then socialize all evening. And by all evening, I mean all night.
Yeah.
And you sleep a couple hours and then you do it again the next day. And I was there working for EG, doing Misscliks things, and also watching my teams in 4 different games. So I was like, I think that's probably the most intense workload I've had at any MLG.
And I remember you saying, "Oh, it's not gonna be complicated. This MLG is gonna be pretty light for me. We don't really have a plan." And
I was wrong.
You worked all week.
Well, EG won both COD and Killer Instinct and got really far in Smash, and of course has tons of StarCraft players there too. So it was a little more than I thought.
Yeah,
You
that
did very well.
finale was good.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it with Steph. You were there too, actually, Anna, right? We were just not next
I was just
to
up
us.
front doing media stuff.
Yeah, it was so good. It was my first time watching COD. Woo.
You've never
I don't know if
watched
it's
COD
live
before?
or stream. Unsure.
You've never ever watched COD before?
I watched like COD streams for like 30 seconds.
Damn, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
Well, and as far as Misscliks goes and what you can look for from MLG, we had a volunteer photographer, Neal Sharam, come and join us. And so he photographed our adventures and kind of so you can see what it's like to do our jobs at MLG. And then also we've got some features coming out of the female role models that we found there while we were there. And so watch the website and the Twitter for those to be coming out very soon.
Yeah, I mean, he did an amazing job. I can't wait to see his work. He worked really hard.
Yeah, every time we looked at one of the pictures, we were like,
Yeah.
because it was good.
It looked amazing.
Like Jen said. We were like this.
But not like that on the pictures.
No.
But yeah, that was awesome. Having like a really good photographer really changes everything.
Did you guys hear that? My dog just burped so loud. I've never heard a dog burp that loud. Okay, anyways, sorry. Demigods.
Demigods. So where we last left off,
We killed the bear!
and beyond killing the bear, you guys
Brought back
actually
the egg.
went back up to Black Mist Lake to figure out what
yeah.
all this strange mist that appeared was. And you ran into this
Oh, yeah.
quirky guy carrying this rock around that said he was creating a some sort of portal or some sort of doorway between this plane and the astral plane.
The astral plane, man.
Yeah, and you searched around with him for a little while, and eventually he, set down his rock and stepped in through the portal and vanished, or stepped through a portal, not the portal. So we're gonna pick up from here, actually a few weeks later, because we're just gonna. You guys, investigated the lake for a little while. Let's call it a week or two. You spent around here, poking about, and you couldn't figure out anything else or find any way to stop the mist or change anything. It was kind of a
Even
bust.
with the rock?
Yeah, I mean, you guys fiddle with the rock for a while. If there's anything
Like if we
specific
moved
you want
it-
to do,
Like if we moved it, would the mist follow it?
the mist is over such a very large area. It was impossible to tell. It's spread out to like 30 miles around the rock, so you can't tell. The
And
rock.
Would we have left the rock there or brought it with us, guys?
Didn't we try to smash it?
You guys try to
Yeah.
smash it and it doesn't smash.
Yeah, and I broke other rocks while trying to smash.
Yeah.
It doesn't really break.
And the portal closed.
The portal closed, and you spent some time investigating it, but nothing came of it.
And if I detected evil, like on the rock and the area,
no, there was no detect evil, no,
Okay.
nothing like that.
Okay.
Neal, as a informative question for the rest of the campaign, is godly power the same as magic?
So you have two sources of magic. You have wizard magic, which we just refer to as magic, and you have godly magic, which we call divine magic or divine power or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
And they are different sources for the same concept.
So if we detect magic on something, if it has godly magic, we will still see that it is magic.
Right. If you were to come face to face with the god and cast a detect magic spell, they themselves would radiate as they are a magical being.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Well, guys, we either should have tried to follow him into the astral plane, as we are demigods and probably would fit in there, maybe. Or we probably just should try to stop this mist from bothering the people that need the lake, I suppose. I mean, if he's in service to a god, we certainly don't want to stop him because our goal is to impress the gods.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that we should be helping the people of this area, so I guess with the information we have, we should just clear the mist if we can.
Yes, but the mist seems to be coming from that rock, right?
Yeah.
What if we just moved the rock?
Where do you think we could move it that it wouldn't get in people's way?
Just find a fucking desert, put the rock there. Here you go, mist. Might even might even have green stuff grow out of that desert now because of the mist. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe some people would be really happy to have mist.
Actually, we're gonna move on from the rock storyline for a while. We're just gonna say that you guys spent some time, a couple weeks working on this. Yeah, no, you guys spent a couple weeks working on this, and after a couple weeks, nothing came of it. You guys either left the rock there, or you threw it in the lake, or something along those lines. Because you'd go and explore how wide of a radius this is, what's being affected, all sorts of things. And after a couple of weeks, it becomes apparent that nothing can really be done or has to be done, and something else pops up on your radar, actually.
So we can't walk the rock into the desert?
Well, if you want to do that, then you have decided to do that. We meet back with the party when you guys are in Finpark. You can be discussing that you want to bring the rock back to the desert at that point, but for the meantime, it's still at the lake.
Okay.
You guys can be planning on doing that. It's absolutely fine. You can do whatever you want. But while you're discussing this, maybe we should just walk it to the desert and leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
Something different happens. Something unusual. You're hanging out in wherever it is that you guys hang out. Probably the local tavern where everyone's having a good time or whatnot. When all of a sudden the sky begins to glow very softly. It's evening and it's been getting darker and darker, but all of a sudden it starts to lighten just a little bit. Enough that people start walking outside and scratching their head going, what the hell's going on out here?
It's just a light so far? There's nothing else?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Weird. It seems to be getting light outside.
Mm-hmm. This is unusual. We should go check it out.
So you all scratch your heads with everyone else in Finbark and discuss why is it getting brighter? It just turned nighttime.
I'm already drunk, of course, because nighttime just started, and I'm already let's say midway drunk.
Okay. Midway drunk.
Neal, by the way, I messaged you my spells on Facebook since your Skype was not working, I think.
Okay, my Skype is reworking again, but I appreciate it.
Okay, then I'll message it there, I guess.
Cool.
For logs.
Logs and whatnot.
Yeah.
You're is Neal cutting for you guys like a little bit like robot?
A tiny bit sometimes, but not.
Hello, testing.
It's it's not super good quality. You're sometimes it does this a little bit. I don't know how to explain it otherwise.
Yeah, I know what you mean, the robot voice.
Yeah. But it's not that bad. We can live with it.
Okay.
Neal, I can't remember. I know I leveled up last time. I still can only have 2 spells, or I can have 3?
You can have 3.
And one has to be a wild wizard spell.
Yes. The sky gets lighter for a little while, and then it continues to get lighter, and it continues to get lighter, and it continues to get lighter. And all of a sudden, the sun rises. But rather than rising in the east as per normal, the sun starts to rise over the west.
Whoa. Guys. Whoa.
This doesn't seem right at all.
Hmm.
Can you do something about it, sister? And I look at the
I
the magic sister.
Neal, we, as demigods, I know that I have like a proficiency in knowing a lot about the gods.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any contact, or have I ever had any contact with a god, or like know how to contact a god?
You have no way of contacting gods. And I don't know if
Have
that's
I ever?
You know you're a demigod because when you were a small child, you spoke with your mother and whatnot, but you're raised here on the prime material plane. Your contact with gods have been few and far between. Every so often, you might get in touch with your mother for some reason. She'll come to you to, poke in and say, hello, how's life? How do you do?
Mm-hmm.
But it's very, very rare.
And only on their time frame and never on mine.
Absolutely. And you also get the impression that, you are her child, and she's important. You're important to her, but she's a god and you're a demigod, and there's clearly like a difference in importance. Like, she'll look after you, but she's not, if you go and get yourself killed, well, you're immortal. This happens. So. And
there's no such thing as summoning or anything like that.
You
scream, "Mommy!"
high level wizard could summon beings from other planes, but it's only the most powerful of the most powerful could possibly contact the gods.
Okay.
It's like three or four people in the world can do that stuff.
Well, time seems to be moving backwards.
Huh?
Wait, am I moving backwards? And then I start like moving, walking. Oh, you said time. Wait, what does that mean?
Well,
am I gonna get younger and more beautiful? Is that what's gonna happen? Maybe I'll reach 17.
I just kind of like push past Arcas and start talking to Emma. What do you think is happening?
I'm not sure. I'm really confused right now. I've never seen this. Right, Neal? I've never seen this.
Never seen this.
Never seen this. I sit with conviction now.
It seems like this might be a bigger problem than the rock with the mist on the lake.
Maybe we should investigate that instead. It seems like everything is pointing to it.
It seems like maybe that would be a good idea just because we think it was a good idea, not because the universe told us that or anything.
You guys can absolutely do your rock thing. I just thought you might want to know that the sun was going backwards.
I'm pretty curious right now.
Yeah.
Does everyone seem normal?
Everyone seems fine,
maybe
but
we should test their memory to see if they're going backwards too.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a conversation about why the fuck is the sun up right now.
Where's Jimmy? Let's see if Jimmy remembers me.
Jimmy's like 6 towns or like 10 towns over. It took you a week to get to him. A week and a half.
Damn, Jimmy's so far.
But everyone's standing around you talking about this. They seem to be acting normal. Confused, worried, but normal.
Well, I have no idea how to go about finding why the sun is going backwards other than to try to talk to one of the gods, because it seems like only they would have the power to do something like this. I mean, other than a very, very powerful wizard, which I don't think even a very powerful wizard could change the sun's direction.
Do you have any spells that could help investigate, like we did like with the rock?
I could cast Pattern Weave and try to make sense of the sun going backwards, but really that spell is just meant to show me a pattern.
We need to find someone with knowledge.
The sun keeps rising. It's moving a lot faster than it should be. The sun doesn't normally rise to midday over the course of 30 or 40 minutes, but the sun is up, centered in the sky right now.
I cast Pattern Weave to see if I can see like the direction of the sun, like whether it's going in like some sort of pattern or something.
No, you cast direction, Pattern Weave, and look about and try and analyze the situation, but it falls apart on you, and you notice nothing. There's no.
Well, that didn't work.
Someone is messing up with the heart rotation, guys. We need to find someone with a powerful that knows stuff. Like, you girls know that stuff. Like, like someone that would be your masters or your sensei that would know. Just
Neil, do we know anyone powerful or wise?
You guys are the most powerful, wise people you know.
What about the guys from
yes,
wait,
the
let
old
me
man
find-
that told us about the rock.
Well, there's the
No.
old man and there's the
He's-
people from where I
Yeah.
come from that used to work with me.
Neil
Go,
said we're the wisest people we know, so
I guess
apparently
so.
we're just supposed to figure this out.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean there aren't other people with knowledge, but you guys are the most powerful. I mean, you're not the smartest. Well, I guess Jen has 19 intelligence, Clearly, there are other people that know more about the world than you, but you guys are the wisest, strongest, smartest people around. There might be, other people might be able to help you with things, but you don't have any Mr. So-and-so knows everything. You don't have any contacts.
And I've
established.
studied the gods and stuff, and I've never heard anything about the sun being moved for any reason.
Mm-mm. No idea.
What
Well,
if we try? Is there such thing as following the sun? What if we go in this direction?
we can see it from where we are. And you can pretty much see the sun from where you are, no matter.
But we see the direction it's moving in. What if we go in that way?
It stopped. It stopped directly
Oh.
above you. Well, not directly above it. I mean, it's like at high noon. So if you're in the northern hemisphere, it's a little bit south of you.
I wonder if
I
we
asked
can
the townspeople, do you have an oracle or a wise person or anyone in your town who may know more about this than the average person?
There's a shaman on the outskirts of town. If you take the eastern path out towards the forest, there's a shaman who lives out there.
Let's go visit the shaman. Thank you, good
Is
citizen.
everything like acting normal also? Like our shadows are like...
Yep, everything. It just looks like the sun's in the middle of the sky. It looks like noon on a normal day, except it should be, an hour past sundown by now.
Let's go visit the shaman.
It's like we're in Sweden.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's do
Shaman
it.
it is. And I grab a last beer on my way out. That you
You
paid
guys
for
think
me, by the way.
How many beers did I buy you?
Tonight,
Yeah.
6.
Okay.
Okay. You grab your beer, you guys walk out and head east into the woods. Well, out of the town on the path. Following the path outside of town, you notice that there's already a small group of people that are walking this way. They're slightly spread out, but, still in a group. And you kind of hurry and catch up with them. And they're all headed towards the shaman as well. A lot of you arrive at this little, it's not even a hut. It's, some sticks have been leaned together with some furs draped over them. It's a really crude shelter. About a quarter mile out of town, nestled between the bank of this river and against this really big tree that has the core of it that's been hollowed out by a fire. And so he's placing these sticks against that and covering it that way. So his house is kind of half inside of a tree, half outside of the tree.
I would have said something before we got there to the people that we walked with.
Yeah, go ahead. That's
I
fine.
was just curious. So, hey, friends! Woohoo! They say anything?
They look back at you and say, "Are you here to see him?"
Maybe. Are you here to see him? And I take a sip.
I was hoping Shin would be able to tell us something.
Me too. Let go! And then I catch the pace. That's it. I was just curious.
I follow.
So he said Shin? That's the name of the
Shin.
Shin?
Mhm. Yeah.
Shin.
A crowd gathers outside of his tent, but no one seems to want to actually go in and talk to him first. Everyone's kind of like, "Well, you go. No, you go. Why don't you go?"
I open the
I
door.
guess-
I open
okay.
the door. Shin! My friend! I yell as I enter the hut.
You pull apart the tarp and yell loudly, and there's curmudgeon-y old man, not curmudgeon-y, bent over old man kind of turns to look at you, and you notice he's got warts on his face and a long crooked nose, and his teeth are all mangled, and some of them are missing, and they're just disgusting looking. He goes,
Yeah.
"Who are you in my home?"
Sorry, man. Your home looks so inviting. I couldn't help and go in. I heard so much about you. I heard you're the best shaman in miles away. And I finish my beer and And I put it on the closest table of furniture.
And like I stand behind Arcas and I'm like miles away to put emphasis.
Shin,
What are you doing in my home there?
have you seen outside, Shin? Look, look, look. And I point like any window or anything I can see.
I see.
There's the sun. It's backward.
Yes, yes, it is. Now it's stationary. What do you want me to do about it?
Do you know anything about this?
I know a great many things, Missy.
A legend, a story?
A legend, a story about something that happened half an hour ago?
No, about like maybe the sun doing this, but maybe it was written somewhere. I don't know.
Do I
Something
look
to
like I
explain
keep
this.
books to you?
Well,
He
then
says.
what do you know?
He starts hobbling over to a pot of water that's boiling over his little fire. What I know is this is unnatural.
Yeah, I figured out that too.
Hey, don't insult Shin. Don't insult Shin. He's really wise. We need his help.
Well, I'm pretty wise.
No, you were being a smart ass. And then like I go in front of her. Like, Shin, don't listen to her. Go ahead, continue.
You could learn some from your brother, he says.
I like raise
Staring at
my
you.
eyes at Arcas, and I'm like,
I laugh a little bit.
Continue, Shin.
He grumbles a little bit and says, well, looks around as, you know, just for some reason, his room is still pretty empty, but he still searches his room as if he's looking for someone or something that might be there with him. He says, go out into the sky and look up and tell me what you see.
Me? And then I run out.
Yes, Okay.
I'm
You're
like,
outside?
Yeah, I'm outside.
What do?
I look up.
Give me a perception check.
Oh shit, I'm the worst. Okay, let me just do this. Roll 20. Ooh. Wait. Oops. Ah, overlay broken, guys. Panic.
no!
Let me just fix that.
Hashtag fail, or what's our face
Okay.
palm thing? Is it exclamation point fail? Misscliks fail? Yeah, Misscliks fail.
Okay, I think I got
Wait,
it.
is there a thing for that in chat?
Yeah, we have a sub icon.
What?
Is it exclamation point for those?
I'm fixing it. Don't worry. Okay. Oh, wait. Nope. Sorry, chat. You will all hate me. Edit scene. Okay. I'm making this happen, I swear. Okay, it's gonna be like that for now because I need to roll. Alright, let's do this. Roll d20. Can you just confirm my stats on my sheet? I think it's +6, but or 9.
I am looking it up right now.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Opening your character sheet. Slowly, apparently. Really slowly, apparently. This is why I'm going to format my computer. Yes, 6. You have
Okay.
6 perception.
Let's do this. Okay,
21.
21. It's decent.
I'm good.
I'm going to PM you what you see.
Oh, shizzle. I think I'm off Skype for the streaming.
Oh, fine. Then I'll just
Oh,
PM you via Zoom. Oh god, there's 2 Stephanie Harveys. Alright, I got it. Did you get that? Or which Stephanie Harvey got that?
no, not me.
Okay.
I hope I got it. No, I didn't.
There, how about that one?
Yes.
Cool.
The chat can read it, though. I mean,
They
the
can-
stream.
They can read it?
Yeah, because it hides Anna's cam when I pop it.
Alright, then I'll just say it out loud.
Okay.
You notice that the sun is about 30% larger than normal.
Shit.
It's coming towards us.